From brain fog to hot flashes,
mood swings to mystery symptoms,
we're asking the big question. Can
I blame it on menopause? Join us as we share stories, laugh through the chaos, and talk about things women wish they'd known sooner.
It's honest, it's relatable, and it's about time.
What an intro.
Ooh. You know, it's really funny. My favorite part of the intro is I watch us down in the bottom trying to just sit there, be quiet.
Oh, I didn't see we could look at ourselves. I did see that it mutes our mic, so that's good.
I know. I saw that too. So good to know for next time, whenever we do this again.
Yeah. So we've been so sporadic on this, everybody, that we keep forgetting how to log in. And it's a real pain in the ass trying to find passwords and stuff. That is a perimenopause brain right there.
That's what I was literally about to say. I'm like, are we forgetting or is it our hormones?
Yeah.
I say blame it on the hormones.
Exactly. I went to a place today to do some shopping that I don't normally get to go to by myself. And I did actually make a list. I have resigned to the fact that I no longer can just say I'm going to remember. I have to write the list. And it's a good thing too, because I was shopping and didn't look at the list for about 45 minutes while I was there. And then I realized I missed the two things that I really went for.
Well, I'll tell you, you caved into the list thing far later than I did. I think I've been doing that for at least 12 years.
Really? Oh, no. I always say I'll remember. And then I get to the door of wherever I'm at and I'm like, I can't remember. And then I just go with it. And most of the time, I remember stuff, but I've decided that the note aspect on my phone where you can check things off. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it's orgasmic when you can do that check mark. Like, yes.
Oh my gosh. You want to talk about orgasmic things? I went through a roundabout. Always. That's what we do, right? I went through a roundabout this morning and everybody did it right.
That is my favorite thing in the whole world. Oh my God.
Like, oh my gosh. Can I just climax? Like, this is amazing.
I just want to have everybody stop their cars and be like, you're awesome there, Bobby. Good job, Susie. Like, seriously, right? I want to be able to high five them.
Can everybody pull over and give ourselves a round of applause?
Yes. Oh my God, I love that so much. That is orgasmic.
Smooth as butter.
Yeah. And I'll bet you $10, the same group of people doing the same roundabout at the same time tomorrow would not be as good as it was today. Sorry, my wig is coming off. Sorry.
I like how we jumped right into it, made no acknowledgement over it being Halloween and that we are dressed in costume.
Well, maybe we should do that.
Not our alter egos.
I have a witch's hat on and a terribly long wig that keeps getting in my face, and a sweatshirt that says 1692. They forgot one.
I like it.
Thank you. I feel like it is my mantra for the year.
Oh, amen to that. I went old school and did Peggy Bundy.
I like it.
I feel like if there is a show from our youth that I feel like I relate to the most, it would probably be Married with Children or Roseanne. So I feel like I'm right there with those families.
I don't think I really watched Married with Children, but Roseanne, they had some awesome Halloween specials too.
Oh, their specials were the best.
But you know who else did? Did you ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? That was my favorite.
I didn't. I caught episodes here and there, but not regularly.
Good Halloween heists. They're my favorite.
I love Halloween and Christmas specials.
I actually don't. I don't like the peanut. I don't like any of those. I don't watch those.
That hurts my heart a little bit, but it's fine. Lucky for you, we've been friends long enough that I'll forgive you.
I know. Hey, should we tell everybody while we're here in the middle of the day, our job gave us the day off?
Just because they like us. Isn't that so nice?
I think it's because, you know what? We're sick of you too. Take the day off.
That's more likely. We're very tired of listening to Bo and Vo. Let them go. Look at
when in doubt, write it out. We've been doing so many presentations for work lately. Yes. We do them together and we're getting into a good flow, I think.
For a good time. But in realness, is that a word? I don't know. Real talk.
It is now. Yeah, it is now.
Whatever. I'm menopausal. I make up my own rules, bitches. But we are off because we work for a company that celebrates their anniversary every year as a paid holiday for their staff, which is phenomenal. So we get a rare Halloween off, which is really nice because Halloween is crazy.
Yeah. Were you?
Exactly.
I'll say that to everybody else who doesn't understand that language. Did your daughter wear a costume to school today?
She absolutely did. She is the Lorax this year.
Oh, that picture was your daughter?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said it was the teacher. I was like, her teacher's very short.
No, her teacher sent the photo because, of course, that's the teacher that we're friends with. So
okay.
I'm friends with her outside of school. But Lorax is kind of a trendy thing, I feel like, right now with like the youngins. However, Emmy did point out to me that there's preppy Lorax, which is what a lot of the other girls were dressing up as. So they wore the orange bodysuit with like tutus and warm-ups and like cutesy things. But not my daughter. No princess is she. She stuffed her pillow in that orange bodysuit and slapped those eyebrows and mustache on. And she's like, I'm the real Lorax.
I like it. I'm looking at it right now. I think the Crocs, great addition.
I mean, that girl lives in Crocs. So
really?
She wanted orange ones. She's like, can we get some orange Crocs for my costume? And I'm like, $50 ugly shoes for one night.
Costume? No.
I'm going to say no on that one.
My daughter went as Scott Pilgrim.
Okay. I'm not near as cool as she is, so I need to know who that is.
I was so afraid you were going to ask me. It was a movie, but I also think it's a graphic novel. Okay. Hold on, I'm going to look it up because I bought the costume.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you have to know anything about it.
Right. Do you think our parents did that with us? I don't know. Okay, so Scott Pilgrim is from Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Oh, I've seen that movie actually. Yes. And it's based on graphic novels. It's a cult favorite mix of comic book visuals, indie music, and video game style battles. Thank you, Ramona.
All right. Ramona coming in clutch.
Yeah. So that's what she is. And she was very excited because they were never allowed to dress up in grade school, but for some reason they were in middle school. And when we dropped her off this morning, I was like, nobody else is dressed up, Libby. And she's like, I don't care.
I love that. Like, that makes her even more cool now.
I was like, okay, I really hope kids dress. I mean, her costume is just like a yellow t-shirt with a red star on it and a blue sweatshirt. So, I mean, it could sort of just look like normal clothes. She did have a wig, but she didn't put it on because she wasn't sure if she could.
Okay, so Emmy did the same thing with the eyebrows and mustache. She was nervous that she wasn't going to be allowed to wear those. So she took them with eyelash glue so that she could put them on if she was allowed. And then clearly, judging by the photo I got, she was allowed. So she's been rocking those all day. Tonight we'll paint her face orange. But she couldn't paint her face. That was clear. They weren't allowed to do that.
Yeah, we got a big long note about like what they could and couldn't do. And I didn't know what the hell they were talking about because I get 45,000 emails from that school.
Yeah.
And I kind of just peruse them mostly.
Yeah, because I was just sitting here thinking, I don't know if I did get an email about it, but I'm sure I did, but I probably did the same thing because she's also my fourth one. So I'm kind of like on cruise control, which is a little bit of a dangerous game. Like there's times it's bad. There's times where I'm just like, yeah, I know what they do. And then I'm like, wait, what are they doing? That's different. And I'm like going back and looking through emails. I'm like, oh crap. They've changed it.
Yeah. I only have the one kid and I'm on cruise control. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
I mean, it'll be fine.
It is what it is. I can't keep up. Who wants to?
Who wants to?
Yeah.
I mean, the emails we get anyway, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like that's a soapbox I could get onto that I will spare everybody today. But just the emails we get about the nonsense and then lacking the information for important things we should know about. It's a real disconnect I struggle with.
Yeah. Am I too dark? Can you see me?
I can see you.
I feel more like a pirate than a witch.
You should have painted your face green. I'm a little sad you didn't commit.
Dang it. Give me 5 minutes. I do have a perimenopause success.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
Should we start that? A perimenopause success corner?
Oh, okay.
It'll be-
Positive. A positive spin. I like
Yeah,
it.
it'll be random and not very often. I have been sleeping.
That's phenomenal. With no AIDS?
No, I use aids.
It's okay.
But the fact is I'm sleeping and I am
Absolutely.
so ecstatic about it. I feel, dare I say, like my old self a
Yeah.
little bit.
Ish.
Getting some sleep. Yeah, ish. I'm adding the ish.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm digging the fact that I'm sleeping.
Sleep makes all the difference. I mean, I feel like you can't do anything running on no sleep all the time. And you can't, like, it doesn't bring out your best self. That's not going to happen.
That's what I blame it on, though. So now what do I blame it on? I'm sleeping.
Well, you're so hormonal.
That's
Please.
right. I have been on a million different social media platforms and lots of talk about menopause and perimenopause out there. And everybody keeps asking why. And the answer always is Gen X is pissed off because we are here, we're in it, and we were never warned about it. And so,
Mhm.
like, we're letting people below us aware of it. And also the sisterhood of sweaty ladies know.
I mean, that sounds like a sisterhood I don't want any part of, but here I am nonetheless. I agree with you though. Like it's trying to look out for the generations to come, including our own daughters who are going to find themselves here. And I want them to be better prepared because there's nothing you can do about it. Like we all kind of just are stuck going through it. I did hear, and I don't know how true or relevant or where they're at on it, so I haven't done my research, but I'm just throwing it out there, that there was something the FDA just approved for menopause, but it like to treat it, like it's beyond, I think, than just HRT. I don't know what like the details are to that. But I do feel like it gives me a little bit of hope that it's a step in the right direction because this has been something that I feel like is just so overlooked and nobody's really that concerned about except for the women going through it.
Absolutely. Actually, I just asked Ramona, and this month there's a new drug out there. It was approved to treat moderate to severe hot flashes and night sweats associated with menopause.
Yeah, because I knew it wasn't HRT. It was like it was literally supposed to be treating symptoms.
That was approved this month sometime.
Yeah. So that's exciting. I don't know if I'm going to rush to go try it because I'm really weary about some of that stuff. But I will say a friend of mine did, we had a very candid conversation about it as well because she's also in the thick of it. And she went on HRT and we had the conversation about it and she was like, I said, yeah, I've been very nervous about doing that. I'm undecided. And she's like, why? And I was like, well, because you just hear so many scary things. And I just feel like, maybe I'm not there yet. And she's like, what are you waiting for? Like, she's like, for me, it was no sleep. And she was like, and no sleep was just absolutely the basis of the worst parts of it because you can't do anything with no sleep and everything is 10 times worse. And she's like, just sleeping makes a big difference in any of the other symptoms because it's not like it's just going to wipe it all away.
Right.
But, I still have not, rushed out and gotten on HRT. It definitely kind of changed my perspective of like, when men have these hormonal deficiencies, they just get on testosterone. And I'm not negating that I'm sure there are men that are hesitant to do that or that, I don't think it's even, my own husband, he would be fine with me sharing that he's been on it for many years. And I can't even say that he just was like, oh, I'm feeling bad, I should go to the doctor. The doctor says you have low T, and he's like, okay, let's get on testosterone. It wasn't like that. I mean, it definitely went over a span of time, probably closer to 2 years before he actually got on testosterone and then got the dosage for that testosterone right. And so that he was where he should, because it was like, okay, let's do this. And he's like off the charts, and he was like a 14-year-old boy all over again. And then it was like, bring it back down, like, whoa, cowboy. And it brought it back down, and then he was too low again. And so it's a lot of like ping ponging until they could finally get it where he's like stable and where he should be. And so, and he is now, and he has been for quite some time, and it's great. But even still, like, he can tell when, you know, if he goes too long, he forgets to take it, he hasn't made time to go get the prescription, you know, he can tell when he starts lowering, because like he can just tell within a matter of days. And it's always been a little amusing because he'll tell me stuff and he'll go, yeah, I've just been really tired and I feel like very like on edge. And I'm like, what's that like?
You poor thing.
I'm like, I don't understand at all what you're talking about. I feel great all the time. But in all seriousness, I do feel bad for him because I do know what that feels like. And it kind of, in a way too, helped because it helped him relate to me better. It gave him that insight to, you know, he understood why suddenly you could just be annoyed at the sound of your family's voice or just them being in the same room with you, even though they haven't done anything to you and you don't really feel angry or upset with them. And yet you're just like, you're annoying me.
You know, have you seen, it's really hard to talk about things without actually mentioning the product, right? Have you seen those like earplug things you put in to like tone down those sort of things? Have you seen them like on Facebook? Or I'm gonna message you because otherwise you may not know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking people might know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
They're like earplugs, but you can hear through them. There's like a little loop type thing.
Okay.
In your ear. Anyway, they have different versions. They have some that are supposed to be for like going to concerts, so it's not as loud. There's some that are for like anxiety and like listening to people chew.
Why have I not seen these? This is kind of cool.
Me crazy. I ordered a pair and I have used them and it has helped.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're not very expensive.
No, they're not. They're not terrible. That's why I decided it's worth a shot.
Absolutely.
I've never worn them while we're eating dinner. I might try that tonight, though.
Chewing gets on your nerves?
What?
The chewing gets on your nerves?
Oh my God, that is my number one reason I want to murder my husband. Is like we'll be sitting at the table and it's like, and he's not chewing obnoxiously. It's just it drives me crazy.
And he's like, I have to eat, Molly.
Yeah. I might just puree all of his food from now on.
You can drink your dinner tonight.
Actually, that might be worse, a slurping.
Isn't that, what is that, misophonia? Isn't that what that's called?
It's got a name. I don't remember what it's called, but I definitely suffer from it.
Jimmy has that too. See, I don't. I'm the weirdo that likes to watch people eat on TikTok and
so gross. Libby, I think, has a touch of it too, because we were watching some show and they were kissing. And I feel like when people are kissing on shows and movies, it's like a lot of nobody kisses like that. No. And she's like, why are they kissing like that? I'm like, I don't know. It's very annoying. Very annoying. I wish it would stop.
Jimmy, I think there were moments, I don't think that I don't know. I shouldn't say this. He has never vocalized that my chewing or anything like that gets on his nerves. I do try to be aware of it because I know it's such a trigger for him. And so I do try to kind of curb, just like, I just try to watch it. Like, I'm not like going to sit there and chew my mouth open anyway, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like, kind of like you and Tim, like I try to just like keep it down, like keep it quiet. But I was watching those TikToks, not even thinking about it. And one night I just happened to I was watching it and I scrolled and then I watched a funny TikTok and I went to roll over to show him because I was facing away from him and he's just staring at me. And I was like, hi. And he was like, what are you watching? And I was like, oh, she was eating. Sorry. It was like a mukbang or whatever. And he was just like, I almost killed you. And just for full disclosure, he wouldn't, people. He would never.
Okay, Kristen Bell.
Right? That's why I said it. I'm like, oh, I got to throw that out there. DV is very serious. We take it very serious. But no, I mean, I wasn't even thinking about that. Like I hadn't given that a thought. And I'm like, it just drives him crazy. So like, I don't understand because it does it to me, but I do understand that it's a real thing for people.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I try to kind of watch it.
Yeah. I think it varies where I'm at. Like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Where I'm at, in whatever cycle, whatever. But sometimes it bothers me more than other times.
Yeah. I guess I just I have that in general with anything. It's like I love my family, but they bother me at times, just depending on where I'm at. So I don't really know. I will tell you it's crazy in this house between me and the pubescent girl.
You know what I was going to say? This is a total topic change. So
buckle up.
Everybody's going to get whiplash. I think Christmas shopping with perimenopause is going to be real interesting because I don't know if you've noticed, but yesterday and today I did some shopping and every shopper I wanted to strangle. They were either moving too slow, they were in my way. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like Christmas shopping for Gen X this year might be interesting.
Again, I feel like that's just me in general. And there's a really like a blurred line of like, is that my hormones or is that who I am as a human being? I'm not really sure because I have very little patience to begin with.
Same, but I feel like, yesterday and today, over the top, wanted to murder people.
Yes, and I feel like that's where the hormones play in because it's like when it just gets to a point where I just can't deal with it. I can't handle any of it or anybody. Yeah. I really get that way here where I live. That it's like when I start to really feel like I'm going to lose it, because of just the people and politics and all kinds of things. It's like, for the most part, I can deal with it, but it's like, there are those times where it's just like, I can't even describe it right now because I'm not currently in that phase, but like where it's just like, it's unmanageable. I can't deal with it. It really fills me with like hatred and anger and like resentment. And I'm just like, I become a miserable old hag to be around. And I know that even like with my family, like they get tired of it. I know it's hard for them because my husband doesn't really know what to do when I'm feeling like that. And I'm like, trust me, this is no vacation for me. Like, I hate feeling this way, but it becomes so much. Like, I just cannot. It's like trying to put a busted can of biscuits like back in the can. Like in those moments, I'm just like explosive and it's awful. Thankfully, it only lasts a couple of days usually, but it is absolutely brutal. And I keep trying to. I should ask Cordelia what I should do, how to handle that. Because a lot of people will just say things like, why don't you just move? Which drives me crazy.
I like that accent. That's beautiful.
That's how I hear it. Because I'm just like, if it was that simple, I would have left decades ago.
And can you imagine moving for like 12 people?
No. God. And I've got kids, like I got a kid about to graduate and I'm like, what am I going to do? Hey, you have 6 months left of your senior year. Guess what? We're moving to a different state. Like, I'm not going to do that. So it's like, it's really more complicated when you've kind of planted your roots.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where we're at. And I've had to kind of find acceptance with that I'm like, I'm going to have to be here at least until my kids are grown. I'm going to have to be here.
Yeah.
And so,
Or you pick the ones that is your favorite and you wait for them to graduate, and the other ones,
screw them.
yeah. At least you had them moving just a state over. I had my whole family like moving to a different country,
Yeah.
a country that doesn't even speak English. So yeah, that would have been great.
Honestly, depending on the day, that sounds pretty good too. So
Yeah, it was actually, yeah, it was a good idea. I was, speaking of different languages, I was a little nervous about, we just recently took a short trip, the three of us, and I was kind of nervous that I would snap. I did not. I
Yeah.
was well behaved. I was full up of pastries and really good hot chocolate the whole time. So that's probably the reason I was okay.
especially because you have not been indulging.
Right, right.
You've not been indulging in those things. So I could totally see that being like twice as nice.
Well, I did think at one point I was going to poop my pants. Luckily, that did not happen. But I had to consider that as well as I was eating pastries that I shouldn't have been eating
Well,
because I have been doing a lot better. Yeah.
that's why you do it, just
Yeah.
in case. Is it like the video you sent me earlier? Is it a vacation if your stomach doesn't hurt? Like, come on. Like, that's how you vacation.
That is. Well, that's like,
You have to get constipated. That's like part of the course for me.
but see, but that you don't start out constipated. You start out the pre-travel shits, as we call it.
Yes.
And then you get that out of your system. And then you get on the plane, you go to where you're going. Some people have disgusting plane food and don't make it out of the bathroom of the airport. I'm not going to say who that is. It's not Lissa, but it's somebody I know. And it's not me because I don't eat the airplane food ever. And then you just eat weird, wacky stuff.
Yeah. I definitely think you get so indulgent on vacation. So it just, because again, if you're not vacationing, right? Like that's how it should be. Right. I can eat my boring cardboard at home. When I'm on vacation, I want to try all the different fun things I normally eat.
I will tell you, if you do go to Montreal, which I recommend, we really, really liked it, and you decide to get a pepperoni pizza, which we did, just know it's disgusting. It's not. That's a turn, wasn't it?
I had a feeling knowing you. That's where we were.
It's not like pepperoni here. It is. They use salami. So Libby and I took a bite of it, and we're both like, "Ugh." You can get pepperoni pizza in Montreal. I have learned that you have to call it spicy pepperoni. That's American pepperoni.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Good to know.
Yeah. But I recommend going there. It's a good time. It was fun.
Your pictures looked awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to go. I want to go to Canada anyway. My mom wanted to move there, which speaking of, is her birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my mom. Thanks be to my mom. Y'all blessed with me.
Editor, can we take that out? Producer Ramona.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm the producer. No, it's
only because I don't know how to do any of this stuff. We have not stayed on topic at all for this 28 minutes.
That's the journey of menopause, though, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
I will say I did Google, for the sake of Halloween, I Googled the 10 scariest menopause symptoms.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's do like the late night top 10.
The top 10. All right. But this is not in any order, but we'll pretend it is for the sake of old David Letterman. So when I Googled it, I kind of had hope it would be kind of funny. It's kind of serious. So hang on to your hats.
I took it off.
I know. And it's kind of weird having this conversation. Like, okay, this is going to be really bad. Wig cap.
I couldn't find mine.
But it's really weird to be sitting here having this conversation with my big wig and you don't have anything.
I'm sorry. It was really itchy. It was in my face. Couldn't do it.
I get it. This is very itchy too. So that's fine. All right. We'll just be like Lissa, Peggy. Leggy. I'm Leggy. Very sorry. Okay. As producer, I'll cut that out. Okay. So top 10 scariest menopause symptoms. Okay. And then we'll talk about if you have any of these issues, because I have had some of them, but some of them might be to come. So first one, heart palpitations.
I've not.
Oh my gosh. So I didn't even know that was a menopause symptom. I started experiencing that probably the better part of 2 years ago. And it happened, and of course, when anything happens at night,
Right.
while my husband is peacefully snoring next to me. And I'm like, I'm going to have a heart attack and die in this bed tonight. Like, I'm so terrified. And it's the worst part about a heart palpitation is that you feel like your heart is starting to race. And then you're like, am I having a heart attack? Which then makes you anxious. So then it makes your heart race. And then you're just like spiraling. Like, and it's very ugly, I will tell you.
Oh, no, I've never had that one. I don't want that one.
Oh my gosh, it's terrible. But I did that for probably a year and a half, not knowing that's what it was. I even went to the doctor and told the doctor about it. Not my doctor, because he would have taken me serious. This other doctor did not. And so he was just like, yeah, his answer to everything was diet and exercise. So I think he was kind of alluding to the fact that it was happening because I was fat. And I was like, listen, I am, but that's not what there's just no way that's what's causing that, because I've been fat for a while. So it's not just happening because of that.
Yeah, I don't want that one. No.
It is not fun. So then, where I found out that it was a menopause symptom? Oprah Winfrey. I watched that.
Oh, right. Yeah. I still haven't watched
about it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you really do need to watch it. It's
I
so
know
good.
I do. I forgot.
But they talked about it. And I was just like, the relief that I felt. And then I started Googling it, which why did I not Google that sooner? I don't know.
Because scary answers.
Well, that is true. And so then I think I actually asked Cordelia about it. And so she told me it is, in fact, a menopause symptom. It came up in this search as well. And that it is why it's considered one of the scary symptoms, because it does scare you when that happens. Because you almost feel like your heart flip-flops. It's like the weirdest. It is the weirdest feeling. And I would check I don't have my watch on today, but I would check my pulse and like my heart rate and stuff to see, because I'd think surely my heart is racing, and it wouldn't be. Like, I would look and it would be totally normal. And I could just be at night or, sitting in church or just watching TV or working, whatever it was. It would just all of a sudden happen. And it would happen a few times and then stop. And then I have periods of time, which I would probably guess has to do with where my hormones are at and fluctuation, where it really ramps up. And so I'm like having that happen a lot. And then like, I'll go months and not have it happen. Now,
well, I guarantee you it's going to happen to me tonight now that we've talked about it.
Well, just know that when it does, you can be like, okay, this is just menopause. I'm not having a heart attack. Unless, of course, you do think you're having a heart attack, then do what you're supposed to do with that.
Fair advice.
The second scary one is high blood pressure. So I did not realize that could be linked to hormones. Again, I don't know why I didn't think about it, but apparently it is considered a menopausal symptom that women who have not previously had those issues can end up with those issues in menopause. So you can end up having high blood pressure. I had high blood pressure pregnant. I was actually put on bed rest because of it, but I only did it with Bradley, the oldest. So then I never had blood pressure issues again the rest of my pregnancies. But they told me then with him that that was increasing my risk to develop it later in life, and it runs in my family. So it's probably coming my way anyway, but so far I'm not there yet, but it tries to creep up when I've gained weight, done things like that. And then I take like my omega-3s and I try to really stay active and I've been able to control it with like diet and supplements and activity, but I have no doubt I will probably end up on blood pressure meds at some point. I'm just hoping I can hold off. We'll see. Osteoporosis is another one.
I knew that one. I don't have it, but I knew that one.
Yeah, that one I was surprised by that. But then again, I'm like, why does any of this surprise me? No. I don't even know at this point.
No.
So those are three like health and like cardiovascular concerns. Then there are a few for neurological and sensory changes, which is like,
oh dear God. Yeah, here we go. The crazy ones.
Right. So the first one that I'm sure we all experience, brain fog. having difficulty concentrating, which I've had a really hard time at work lately. Like it really takes all of my effort to like stay on task, stay focused, and get things done. Particularly when I'm like dipping, and there are times where I feel like I'm just scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I just can't read a book to save my life. I've started so many books, can't read them, can't finish them. I just had a conversation with my mom this morning, and we were talking about a show. I couldn't remember anybody's names. A show that I've watched forever, couldn't remember their names.
Just gone.
Yeah,
it goes.
yeah.
I know, and it's crazy. Like I've had moments where I have sat and like gone to do anything, like read a book, work, whatever it is, even if I'm on my phone. And I have found myself staring at the screen or whatever it is I'm doing. And I'm like, I feel like I should know what I was doing.
I've done that. I have done that. Oh my God. And I got caught. I got caught. Libby's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know.
You're like, let me ask you this. What should I be doing?
Did I mention to you what?
Did I happen to say anything about what I was getting ready to do?
Maybe we should like carry around little notebooks and just like, right? I'm going to the refrigerator now.
It's terrible. I would liken it to, I don't know. I mean, I know everybody had different side effects and stuff from anybody who had COVID, but the first time I had COVID, even this, because I had it twice, and even the second time I had this issue, that it was like that same thing where I was almost like, and my head was in the clouds. And I just like, I can remember like my kids saying stuff to me, and I was just like, huh? I'm like, they could have been speaking another language. Like I just could not compute like what they were telling me. And I had like, it's kind of similar to that I have like, it's not that bad, like with the kids, things like that. But like where I have sat down at my computer to work, and I sit down and I'm like, I should know what to do with this. Why don't I know where I'm going?
Is this thing on?
Right. Like, I'm just like, this is only a system I've been working in for 8 years, but maybe, do I know how to do this? Like, it's so bizarre. So brain fog, obviously, I would have expected that to be on there. Anxiety and panic attacks. That is what are we, is that 5th? Yeah. So that's our 5th scary symptom. Again, we've talked about that, I think, on here. Like we both have anxiety, clinical anxiety. And so anybody who has that knows like how bad those panic attacks can really get, and just how bad the anxiety can be. Great news to know that hormones just increase that. So when you're already like maxing out, I'm like, oh, good. It can get worse.
That's why I got quiet. I was like, shit.
I'm like, oh, good. Oh, good. Just when you think it can't get worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I have had anxiety for a really long time. In fact, I've actually gone to the emergency room twice because I thought I was having a heart attack, and it was panic attacks.
Panic attack. Yeah. Panic attacks are, unless somebody has really experienced one.
Yeah.
And they are like an out-of-body experience. It is so terrifying to be locked into that. And I think you are convinced that like you are convinced something is happening. I'm having a heart attack. I'm going to die. Yeah. Like you're just spiraling. It is so awful. So good to know. That can get even better for us.
Great.
Tinnitus, which those earpieces you were talking about, I could see this being helpful for that. I have not personally experienced it, but tinnitus is ringing or buzzing in your ears.
Oh God, how awful.
Yeah. So that they say that's linked to your nervous system and vascular changes caused by low estrogen. So I have not experienced that. I hope to God I don't, because the itchy ears are bad enough for me.
Yeah.
If I had to listen to ringing or buzz, oh my gosh.
I haven't had that one.
Yeah. My family would be in danger. Because that would really make me lose it.
Oh God. Can they do anything for that?
It doesn't say, but I would think that those things you were talking about might help. The earpieces.
Yeah, maybe.
I wonder if maybe that. Where are we at? What was that? 6. So 7 is electric shock sensations.
Yes, I've had that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Zaps or whatever. So they say that they can occur spontaneously or they can even happen right before a hot flash, almost like you're warning that a hot flash is about to happen.
Oh, how horrible.
Like, who wants a warning? I don't want
Yeah, I think the sweat coming out of my face is telling enough. Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't want that and be like, because then you're gonna be like, oh no, it's coming. Like, I don't want it.
Yeah, I actually have had that, and I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
always in my arm. It's so weird.
really.
Yeah.
So I very stupidly when I was put on meds for my anxiety, I did not like, and I think we've talked about this, I did not like the sexual side effects that were occurring as a result of that medicine. And so I decided to stop taking it. And I did not know that by doing that, because of what they do and what they are supposed to be affecting in your brain, I started having brain zaps.
Oh,
because if you just stop cold turkey on some of those medications, it can cause that. So I had that happen as a result of coming off of meds. But I have not experienced that just like sporadically in menopause. But it does say that it is, they think that is caused by fluctuating estrogen affecting your nerve conductivity. So that's what causes like the zapping and stuff like that. So, which sounds like
I've only had it a couple of times. It was weird. They're quick. Like it's not like a lingering thing.
Yeah, that's how it was when I came off meds. And it was it was literally in my brain. It felt so weird. I don't recommend. If you're going to come off medicine, there's a way to do it.
Yeah, probably not that way. Yeah.
No, not the way I did. Number 8 is phantom smells.
Oh, yes. I've done that
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to be fair, like I get that anyway sometimes. So I feel like I've always kind of had that where I'll like have like a random smell, like, but it's like memory based. Like I will have like, oh my gosh, it smells like my grandma's bathroom. Like those kinds of like, you've never had that ever in your life?
Oh, my grandma's bathroom? Gross. No.
Well, no. Oh, my grandma loved all the smell good things. So her bathroom always smelled so good.
Oh, you're not talking about like your grandma after eating enchiladas. You're talking about like.
No. I'm talking about like bath powder and lotions.
No.
No, I have had those things. I've even had like sad ones, like I can still on occasion, and usually it is linked to like talking about something, a memory, jogging like memory, because like my brother, long story short, was in a car accident when I was a kid. He was in the hospital for a very long time. And so sometimes if we're talking about like that period of time or something about him, I can actually like, smell like his ICU room. Oh. So like that kind of stuff. They're not all pleasant, but I have had that. But I definitely have phantom smells. Like I've had things where I'm like, do you guys smell that? Is it burning? Who had this in here? Who cooked something?
Burning smell. Yeah.
Burning is a big one. And I get so freaked out about that, especially being here by myself.
Yeah.
Like, is the house on fire? Like
I've had the burning smell. Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah. So apparently they say that has to do, or that has to do to changes in the olfactory nerves as a result of your fluctuating hormones. So that's what can cause that. And number 9, insomnia. Duh.
I haven't experienced that one at all.
I sleep like a baby. Literally, I wake up every 2 hours to eat. No, it says that obviously can be exacerbated by night sweats. But again, it has to do with the hormonal changes and shifts that can cause you to become restless or sleepless. Again, I was like, duh. And then the top 10, which is by far probably my worst symptom, is restless legs or crawling sensations.
Yeah.
Restless
legs. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I have restless leg syndrome. I've had that forever. Like, I mean, for as long as I can remember, probably since I was a teenager, not diagnosed until adulthood, but it is awful. It's what makes like transatlantic flights miserable for me, because it's like sitting like that begins to just make me miserable. Menopause has significantly made that worse. And I mean, it's awful. Like my legs will like jump. Like it's almost like I lose control like over them. So I'll be laying in bed, and there's times where Jimmy will just be like, he'll put his hand on my leg and he'll try to kind of rub it and stuff, because like he feels bad for me because it's so awful. The pain that I have, I feel like, again, this is me just linking things that have no link, just so we're clear, they have no link. But people with Tourette's, and they talk about ticking and like how they feel, like why they have to tick. And I feel like it's very like it, from how they, I don't have Tourette's, but how they have described it, I would liken it to that. It's almost like a tick. It's like I have to move my legs. I can't just let them be. And menopause has made that so much worse.
I don't have that in my legs. It's my feet.
Ooh.
And I have to move my feet.
Do you like rub them? Like rub your feet together?
Like a cricket?
Yeah.
No. Is it a cricket or a grasshopper that does that? Maybe it's grasshopper.
I don't know. I don't know enough about insects and their habits.
I don't even know why I brought it up, actually. Sorry. Do I rub them together? No, I have to move it. I feel like it's always my left foot and I have to move it. And it's really bad. Like, and this is, I don't know, everybody probably like after like our trip, for instance, we were walking a lot.
Oh yeah. Like strenuous activity.
We would go to bed at night, and then having walked like 7 miles, we would walk like 6 or 7 miles every day. Yeah. And then when you're finally stopped moving, your feet are like, still going.
Yes.
Like that.
Just like that. Like jazz hands, but feet.
Yeah. Yeah. But I have the same problem on long flights too.
Yeah. It's miserable.
And do you wear, what are they called? Compression socks.
Compression socks. I do. If it gets really bad, I absolutely will. I cannot sleep in socks though.
So, no. I always wear compression socks on flights, long flights especially. And I'll tell you a funny story. Well, I thought it was funny. Okay, so I'm flying back from Turkey, and I'm in a row of 3 people, which is really sad because my flight to Turkey, I had an entire row to myself. Amazing.
I remember that.
Yeah, but this time it was me and this family, and they were crazy. And it turns out they live like 15 minutes from where I live. We're flying into Chicago. So weird. Anyway, so halfway through the flight, which was what? I'm going to say 6 hours. I think it was a 12-hour flight. I couldn't handle it anymore. I had to take them off. But there's no room when there's 3 people.
Right.
I maneuvered them. I'm sure they hated me, but I'm like, I have to get these things off right now. Like, I almost had a panic attack over it. Like, I needed to take them off. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm sitting next to these people. Maybe it's not that fun of a story. I don't know. I'm sitting next to these people, and I'm like shimmying, trying to get these stupid socks off. But, yeah. So now I buy the compression socks that don't have the feet. It's just like the leg part.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
because I don't have those.
Yeah, well, it was the feet that was bugging me.
I do have those. Well, I don't. Jimmy does when he had his foot surgery.
Yeah.
He had to wear a compression sock on that all the time.
Yeah. So buy the ones without the feet, because that's what was bugging me. It was like the stitching.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. This is another poll for everybody. Do you have to have the stitching on the bottom of your foot or the top of your foot? I choose top, but for some reason it was really bothering me. It was rubbing against my shoe that day, and I had to take them off. So are you a top or bottom when it comes to the stitching?
I think just leave it. Are you a top or bottom?
Are you a top or
you can reverse it though, because doesn't the stitching, like, because I'm a top, so the stitching is on the top, and then there's like the heel. This can look compromising in a screen grab, but there's like the heel, and then the stitching on the top, right?
Well, you'd have to turn them inside out, probably.
Ooh, I can't do that. That is a no from me, dog.
That's weird, right? But I think there's a way. Maybe you can't have them on the bottom. Maybe everybody's tops.
What a boring vanilla world that is.
Like, maybe there was a dumb question to begin with. Maybe nobody could be a bottom.
You know what? We'll blame it on menopause.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Sorry, everybody. Stupid question. Don't feel like you have to answer it. Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think we're coming up on 50 minutes here. If they've lasted this long, they're surely sick of us.
I will tell you, this one has been a little bit all over the place. So yeah, I apologize for that. go to our Facebook page and you'll see a wonderful poll about Halloween. And Lisa also posted a really awesome Halloween bingo card. If you haven't taken a look at that, do so.
And we have an Instagram if you haven't seen. So give us a follow on Instagram. And I'd like to say we're going to be more present, but let's be real. We're all in menopause.
Yeah, this is us.
This is as good as it gets, baby.
Again with the baby. Who are you, Vic Vitale? Dick Vitale? Dick Vitale.
I think it's the leopard and the red because I
think it is. You're channeling her, Peggy.
I'm spicy.
Also, I just want to throw out another reminder. We will be in person middle of November, so you may get more than one posting every 6 weeks and maybe a couple of postings throughout the week.
Don't overpromise. Don't overpromise.
Hey, we could potentially have some special guests.
Yes.
You never know. So we will be together.
It's the best.
It is. Thanks for hanging in there with us. A long, all over the place journey today. If you're a top or a bottom, let us know.
Hopefully we're not the scariest part of your Halloween.
Go steal all the good candy from your kids.
Heck yes. All right. See you later.
Hey, if you enjoyed the chaos,
hit subscribe, leave a review,
or text it to your group chat of women who are secretly Googling, is this normal?